And let's get it. It's another Tuesday night, and this is the Big Exclusive Podcast. I want to get the business right out the way right quick because at the end of the day, we got an action-packed show. It's going to be super dope. I'm excited to have my brothers again with me tonight. Excuse me, it's a little early for that. Let me get some water in right quick. Real quick, while I get my sip of water, if you see the stream live on Facebook, make sure y'all share it, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, buckle up. We're going to have some fun tonight. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share the link if you have it. I like to keep the YouTube link private so that only the people who are interested in watching the show can come watch it, and we can vibe, and y'all can comment, and we can have some fun in here. But like I was saying, all right. I'm sorry, I was doing a little housekeeping on the back end in the StreamYard. Let me get this water right quick. I know they're out there talking shit, nigga. We ain't come here to see you drink water, nigga. But let's pay some bills right out the gate. Let's give our sponsors some love. Epic Graphics, headed by Angry OG. If you guys need any promo material, if you need shirts, mugs, T-shirts, pillows, he even got underwear and bra and coasters and anything you need promo. You want to holler at Epic Graphics and the Angry Old Head. I got to give a shout out to my website because my money, I spend it. So I'm going to sponsor my own show. So if you're looking for some skincare, some health and beauty, shop iCraftMart.com. That's the letter I, craftmart.com. Shout out to some new sponsors, and they on the show tonight. You know what I mean? I got two young men here, Jalen and Keese, to tell us all about their brand. The money is where it's at. We have a special guest co-host. We bring some feminine energy to y'all tonight, and she go by the name of Summer. So she's gonna be live with us. Top Flight, of course, he on the road. He crisscrosses the country with that top flight, top notch comedy. So he'll be joining us in a second. But for right now, I got to bring in my co-host, the angriest of the angriest, my OG, the man of the people, the Angry OG. Hey now. What's happening, Angry OG?
Ain't nothing happening, man. The same old, same old.
Same old, same old?
Same old, same old.
Same two-step with just a little twist?
Same soup, just warmed up, man.
Hey, listen, we got a really good somebody sent us an email. So we got a good one for Ask Angry Old Head tonight. I hope you prepare for that, man. I hope you ready.
I was born ready.
You was born ready?
Born ready.
All right. So with that being said, I got to make sure I let y'all know if y'all want to ask the Angry Old Head any questions, or if you need some advice about life, relationships, or anything like that, you can email us at bigexclusivemedia@gmail.com. If y'all not following us, make sure y'all follow us now at the Big Exclusive Podcast on Instagram. And I forgot one more sponsor, and I'd be remiss if I didn't name him because he's the one that got the look in the camera. If I look anything human, it's because of him. So shout out to my executive producer and guy who handles all the audio video for the podcast at Critical Shot Studio, my guy Don. What's up? You're welcome. So listen, Angry OG, I got these two young men, man. They entrepreneurs. They dope citizens of the city of Philadelphia. They started this dope clothing brand. If you guys can see it, it's called The Money Is Where It's At, LLC. Can y'all see it?
How come you the only one with a shirt?
You looking to get muted already, huh?
I just asked a question.
I don't have an answer for that. But guess what? They here right now, and we can ask them. Let's bring up Jalen. Jalen, welcome to the show.
What's up, bro?
Let's bring in Keese. Keese, what's up?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, I appreciate both of y'all being here tonight. Before we get into it, I want to play something, and I'm going to tell you right now, if cursing offends you, on all our promo, it's a parental advisory sticker at the bottom, okay? Okay? So if cursing offends you, hit the mute button right now. Keese, Jalen, hold on. I'm going to play the promo right now, okay?
Cool.
GG. Little bitch. 33. Yeah. How the fuck you winning? Now you niggas look crummy. Ask me where I been, nigga, I been getting money. Walking through the storm, I knew my days would get sunny. If I don't do shit, nigga, I'ma get money. I'ma get money, 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 nigga, I'ma get money.
Hey, I'ma get money, nigga. I'ma get money. It got that bounce to it. Who record is that, Keese? Jalen? Who record?
That's my man, Shy Glizzy.
Shy Glizzy.
Shy
Yes,
Glizzy?
sir.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Shy
Shy
Glizzy, man. Shout out to
Yes,
him, man.
sir.
So let's jump right into it, man. Like, I brought you guys on the show because I love what it is that you guys are doing. And I wanted to bring y'all on to talk about, how the brand got started, what inspired the name and all that kind of stuff. So who want to take the lead and tell us how, how did y'all come together to start the brand, and how'd y'all come up with the name?
So I'm gonna get Jay to start it because he kind of started the situation. I kind of ran with it, and then I kind of give an explanation on what it means. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let Jay start it off.
It really
Okay, Jay.
started. It really started with just a saying that me and Keith, always would say together, like, yo, like, money is where it's at. And basically it's just like, you can't do nothing else, in life without money. You can't make investments, you can't live without it. And it kind of really started from my YouTube page. So I do YouTube right now for car enthusiasts and stuff like that. I drive a Hellcat every day. And that's kind of more so where it started. And
That's
me
a
and him
heavy
had got
flex. Say that again. That's a heavy flex.
I
You
drive a
do what
Hellcat
now?
every day. I drive a
Every
Hellcat
day.
every day.
Every day.
Yeah, but yeah, we was out one day. We both had got our cars around the same time. We was looking, to get some, different mods and stuff done. And I had, brought the idea to Keys. I had asked him like, "Yo, what you think about, this logo for my YouTube page?" My brother, he always, he give me good advice on things that I need. So we wanted to sit down. He's like, "Oh, like, we gotta make this something else. Like, it just can't be YouTube." And he's like, "We might as well make it a clothing brand." And I was like, "All right," I said, "That's cool with me." 'Cause I was looking to do, merchandise from my YouTube anyway. Cause I was inspired by a couple other YouTubers that I watched, that's out there, doing their thing. They have merchandise themselves, so it kind of worked hand in hand. Like, I already had the idea, but Keys kind of made it, the bigger vision, come to light. And I got thank him because at the end of the day, like I said, I was gonna be doing it myself anyway. And I wanted to do something with my brother, as it is. But this just came about through him, and I kind of got more so give it to him now. Tell y'all a little bit more about it because he was the one to put all this together afterwards.
Yes, sir. So he did on what I was thinking. Like, he started with like a car situation. He was doing a YouTube page. He showed me this logo, and I was like, "Nah, bro, this belong on a T-shirt. Like, this ain't no regular YouTube logo. This hot. Like, I would rock this. You feel me?" So, and we was already talking about entrepreneurship and starting a business anyway. So it just seemed perfect. We might as well run with this. So when he gave me the name, it made so much sense to me because I call him J Money. So, like, it was a play off his nickname in the first place, but then it came to me more because we just talking. We like, man, like, all the violence going on in the city, people we know getting shot, people we know getting locked up. It just seemed like there's a lot going on. Niggas smoked out, niggas on drugs, niggas perked out. Like, what happened to getting money being cool? Like, it seemed like we lost it. You feel me? And it was like, man, me and Jay, we always been about like staying out the way, getting money, being fly, all that type stuff. So we was like, man, the money is where it's at. Like, all that dumb shit, we leaving that somewhere else. Niggas shooting, niggas on drugs, niggas doing all this crazy stuff, man. We leaving that. I mean, that's for lames. We not embracing that no more. Like, we embracing staying down till you come up. We embracing getting this money, doing right by yourself, doing right by your family, and we gonna run with that. You feel me? So that's pretty much how it came about.
So, excuse me. With that being said, you just made mention to, the stuff that's going on in our city. If people don't know, we based out of Philadelphia, is where, the Big Exclusive Podcast is based out of. And right now, in our city is being, basically torn apart by a lot of gun violence, and most people are basically saying is perpetuated by young people, right? But I'm curious as to, because it's easy to get caught up, in that lifestyle and the fast money. Like, what motivates y'all to go right as opposed to going left and being, out there in the streets and doing some of the things that you just spoke about, Keese?
Well, I know for me, like I always had like I had good influence in my life and I had some bad influences. So I seen like firsthand, like first degree relatives go the left route and seen what all that they came with, some on drugs, some in and out of jail since I was a baby. I remember I've been going up Chester, CIC, all that. I've been going up there to see my uncle since I was like a baby in diapers for years, in and out of there, other family members on drugs. So I seen what that route was and what came with that. So I just always knew I wasn't going that route. And then having a pop like active in my life, I always seen him like being around that, but doing the complete opposite. Like he an entrepreneur, he owned his own business, he a family man, he do his thing. But like to me, my pop was always the coolest nigga ever. He had swag. He always had nice cars. He always had nice clothes. He had nice sneaks. He had everything. You mean, ride motorcycles. So everything that the regular person would see only like the trap niggas or the drug dealers and stuff having, I seen my pop having it, but having it the right way. You feel me? And we always had them talks about not having that fast money ain't always good money. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot that come with that. You got to worry about, you got to worry about the cops. You got to worry about getting killed. You got to worry about, you see what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of stress and now all this other stuff that come with this. Whether you go this route and get it the legal way, you get to enjoy all these perks and you ain't got to worry about none of that other stuff on the back end. So like, that was for me, like I said, I always had them two influences. Like I seen people do it the wrong way and everything that came with that. You know what I'm saying? And I had another positive influence that showed me how you do it the right way. You feel what I'm saying?
So Jalen, what about you?
It's kind of was most the same thing that Keith said. I had, both my parents in my life. I grew up in the West Philly area, right on Locust Street on 50th and Locust. Wasn't
West
really that
Side?
area. Yeah, so it wasn't really a bad area. I mean, like you said, stuff that go on in all parts of the city. I lost a lot of friends growing up, even up to, my young adult life. Now I done lost, a number of different people like we talked about, a couple of days ago on the phone chatting. And I really didn't have, my uncle in my life. That was kind of like, what I would say had been a father figure, leading up to the last couple of years. Him being here, he had passed away like 2 years ago, but he would always like talking about doing good, but he was selling drugs too, so he would also try to influence me to do that. And I always was like into like sports, cars, like I told you before and stuff like that's my passion. So them two things kind of more so kept me out the streets and kept me on the straight and narrow path. And my mom and dad wasn't playing that shit neither. So at the end of the day, I had a sheltered life, so I can't really say like it was anything bad. Kind of more so influenced me because I ain't even look at that shit. Man, it's around me every day. I already had my mindset on what I wanted to do. And me and Keith always talk about like I lost a lot of friends, hanging with him because, again, he's a motivator to me. He was always, smart in school, dressed nice, played ball, drove the fly whips like I did and shit like that. So me and him kind of got like cool through high school and it hit. Like, I was staying at his crib all the time, his people took me in, like I was one of theirs and vice versa. So me and him just been running thick and thin and that's kind of where more so one of my only male friends. I mean, I got other people that, I consider like homies, but this my brother. So I can't really talk about that. The rest of them, I hope they doing good, but like this right here is like, this my circle, him and me, that's it. And then my family, everything else don't matter.
So real quick before I move on, because I want to, kind of get away from that topic. Just a quick message from both of y'all. Like if y'all had the opportunity to speak to the youth right this second, like on the platform, like what encouragement or what advice would you guys give to the young people out there that may be lost, that may not have had the opportunity to have both parents, or may not been had access to the things that you guys had? Like, what would you say to those young guys right now?
It's crazy. Oh, you
Yeah,
want to
go
go
ahead,
first,
Keith.
Jay?
No, yeah,
Oh,
y'all
I'm
go
about
first.
to say it was. Oh, all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to say it's crazy because me and Jay was just talking about this, and I was saying, man, life all about the choices you make, man. Because like I know plenty of people that I grew up with that didn't really have great opportunities, didn't really have both parents in their life, like didn't really have the financial situation, but they was determined to make something out themselves. You feel me? Like they decided, they made their mind up that they was gonna make something out themselves, and they didn't go for nothing else. You feel me? They put their blinders on and went straight from the finish line. They didn't let no other distractions get in their way. That they ain't let none of that happen. Prime example, my mother. She grew up in the hood, north, like 31st and Lehigh. You see what I'm saying? Bad influences all around her. You see what I'm saying? But she wanted out. She wanted better. Same thing. My pop grew up down north, same way. Had bad influences all around him, but he decided to want better. You see what I'm saying? And like I done seen people who have it all. You see what I'm saying? Had good parents in their life, had bread, and still go the dummy route. So it's like, for me, it ain't even about, like, of course your upbringing got a little bit to do with it, but it's more so about you, like, and the decisions you make. Like, you see what I'm saying? You either gonna use your situation as a crutch and use it as an excuse, and you see what I'm saying? Then if that's the case, I feel bad for you. Or you could use it as motivation and you see what I'm saying? Make your mind up that this is how I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna go this route, and that be that, man. Like it's all about the choices you make. Cause like I said, I done seen people come from it all, like good family, good background, money, and all that, and end up booked somewhere because they was trying to be something they seen on TV or trying to be somebody they not. And then I done seen niggas come from poverty, come from nothing, broken homes, all that, and be something. You see what I'm saying? Go the positive route. So it's all about you at the end of the day.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I like what
sure.
Keith was saying. It's just the choices you make. I mean, you live and die by the choices that you make every day. Walking out that door is a choice as it is. I was telling you before when we was on phone. It's a lot of young cats that look up to me. Ask me for different advice on how to make money. Be better and things like that. And I always just tell them to stay focused. Like it's easy go on ahead and to go the street route. But at the end of the day, we all can attest to it. We ain't seen nobody that took the street route and made it out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you only got two ways: a graveyard or a jail cell. And most of the time, you getting killed. Like you ain't going to jail a lot of these times. I seen too many people go down. You just know over dumb stuff and picking the wrong route. Making money, and you can put your money to other things. You ain't gotta sell drugs. Be in the corner and shit like that. Like me and Keith ain't had to take the chance to go on ahead. We was in the summertime, and to start a business. Go out and buy the fly cars and shit like that. Like we made that decision because we want better for ourselves. Nobody's going to sit here and and determine your destiny but you. So at the end of the day, if you got a plan, write it down, figure it out how to execute it, how to get to it quick. And everything you're going to do is not going to be a quick race. It's going to be a marathon. Some things you can get to a little quicker. Some things are going to take time. You're going to fail. And that's what it's going to be. But at the same time, you got to stay focused. And, I'm not saying it like I figured this shit out, yesterday or today. It took me some time to figure it out. And, I wanted better for myself. And, this is the position that I am in now. I got my own business. I'm doing it with my brother, somebody I love and care for. And, we trying to do other things, within, this clothing line and, other, future, endeavors and all that. But just stay focused. That's the best thing I can give you. Stay focused and have a plan and execute it. That's it.
So with that being said, before I move on to the next thing, I want, if you can hear my voice, number one, if you on a Facebook live stream, make sure you guys sharing it, hit the like, hit the love, hit the heart, hit the laugh, whatever. But if you listening, also I need y'all to open up Instagram right quick. Follow The Money is where it's at. LLC is spelled
Yes, sir.
exactly how I'm saying it. The money is where it's at. LLC. If you check out the page and you see something you like, inbox them. Let them know you was listening to the Big Exclusive Podcast. Discount. They showing love to the podcast. You know, this Big Exclusive Podcast, we get the exclusives. So right now you can get an exclusive deal only by saying you mess with us and you was on the podcast. And make sure y'all follow. And look, here's the one thing I always tell people, right? A lot of times support doesn't necessarily have to equate to money. Sometimes supporting is just sharing a post, just telling a friend to tell a friend about, two positive young men you saw on the podcast, doing something great. Sometimes support is engagement, like it, comment, like the algorithm will pick that engagement up and say, hey, yo, they got something going on. Let me put their post in front of more people, right? So sometimes support don't cost you anything, just a couple seconds. You know what I mean? If you can spend time speaking and reposting the negative stuff, like I'm just asking to pay it forward to the next generation by following these young men, engaging in their content. And if you see something you like, just inbox them and grab it. Like the turnaround is fast. What I've seen, and you can see I'm wearing it now. From what I've seen, it's all dope clothing. Which leads me to my next question. Who does the design aspect for the clothing brand?
We both do.
Yeah, we
So
both do.
how does that work? Like it's a 50-50 partnership, right? So
Mhm.
like say for instance, Jalen come up with something he think is dope. Keith, what if you hate it? Is it like, all right, we gonna do something else, or we just putting it out anyway?
Not like, to be honest, for as different as we is when it come to style, that's, you mean, we got timing, so that's kind of like my brother. So we pretty much kind of like the same type of stuff. So it's never been a time when I showed him something or he showed me something and we just was like, no, that shit trash. It just be like, no, bro, I think you should put the font like this. And then we like, damn, you right, that would look hot. You see what I'm saying? So really, anytime we bring it a design to each other, it just be like to see what the other person think, like see how we could tweak it. Like, what you think if I put this logo right here? What you think about its size like this? You feel me? But I like it that we both do designs because I got my own type style, more so laid back, chill. And Jay Money, he got his own type of style. You see what I'm saying? That's separate from mine. So like it like is a good blend because then we going to bring in attract more of a crowd because you see what I'm saying? Like I got a more laid back, calm type of style. He got a more like not flashy, but more so of a like an outgoing type of style. He like different looks and stuff like that. So he gonna bring in that crowd. So I figure it's just gonna make us better at the end of the day. We can reach more people.
Yeah,
Solid.
he couldn't have said it better.
So on the front of your T-shirt, Keith, it say "Black Money Matters." What does that mean to you?
Yes, sir. So like it was a play off the money is where it's at. And with this whole like everything that was going on with the with the Black Lives Matter protests and all that, I've been like really getting into finances lately and like getting into money and listening to like, niggas like Killer Mike and T.I. and talking about like keeping the black dollar in the black community and like supporting black businesses. And I've been getting really like hands on with it and been trying to make a conscious effort to like, buy black. You feel me? And it's important that we do that. You see what I'm saying? Because we got real strong buying power and we like our dollar means something, but we just spend it frivolously with the wrong people, like instead of pouring it back into our community. You see what I'm saying? Like we the only culture of people that don't got a African American town. Like every city you go, prime example, every city you go is a Chinatown.
It's a
Why is that?
Chinatown. Yep.
Because
Oh,
Chinese
that's
people
real.
spend their money with Chinese people.
Right?
You feel me? Like it's a Koreatown everywhere you go. If you go anywhere, it's Irish people set up shop here. You even go in Philly, we call it Guala Guala Town. What my folks do, you see what I'm saying? They got little Puerto Rico down north. They got their whole thing set up. It's nothing but Spanish shops, Spanish clothing, Spanish barber shops. You see what I'm saying? They spend their money with each other. For some
Right.
reason, we don't do that. And you see what I'm saying?
We
So
got that
like,
up Woodland Avenue, the Africans.
We should, but we need to
Yeah.
make that more commonplace. And then even when we do spend our money with each other, we be so quick to like to like if a black
Bash each other. Yeah, we
business,
bash each
yeah,
other
if
a
a
lot.
black business do
And,
one
and
thing wrong, we be ready to just snap. Like, I'm never
Yeah.
coming back here again. I'm never see this why I don't fuck with black businesses. Da-da-da. Nah, man, we gotta put that to the left, man, and get
Yeah,
back
we
on
got to
supporting each
support
other
each
because
other
we'll
more.
get so much further ahead if we, you see what I'm saying, kept our money with us. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you with a crazy stat. I heard that, they was talking about, recycling the dollar in the community. And I remember they was going down to communities and they was saying with Asian people, the dollar lasts in their community for like 30 days.
30
Then
days.
like
Yep. Jewish
white
people.
people, it was like 15 days. They got bottom line, they got down to black people, it was like 6 hours. It wasn't
Six.
even a day. It was like 6 hours. Like, is you kidding me? Come
Right.
on, man. We got to do better. So that's what it was all about. Like, black money matters. Your dollar means something if we spend it wisely and spend it together. Like, we could start seeing changes. You see what I'm saying? Because this world revolves around money. So even though it's like we worried about police brutality and all that other stuff, at the end of the day, we could the world revolve around money. We put our bread together and start hitting people where it hurt in their pockets. We gonna see them changes we want to see, and we gonna see it fast. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Credit too. Keep y'all credit straight. That's another thing. Keep your credit straight. That's another thing we don't talk about in the black community is how to, be financially stable. Like the white communities, they always was on top of that. White kids, that's why they always, ahead of us. Cause they was learning this shit at 6 and 7, and so on and so forth. We kind of more so behind the 8 ball. And like Keith was saying, we need to support each other more. I mean, I get some of us that got black businesses, we dropped the ball. Some of our customers, shit, we did it. A few times from our customers, it's a learning curve. So at the end of the day, we just gotta stop, trying to bash each other and just support each other. We all gonna fuck up. That's a part of being human. You gonna fuck up. If you ain't fuck up, you probably be the most perfect person in the world. I ain't seen nobody get that perfect. So I just say to all those who got, black businesses, just support each other. I mean, everybody's not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna like everything, but at least if you get a support, like Big Exclusive said, share posts, tell a friend, tell your mother, tell your father, tell them to repost something. Like, pick up a shirt, even you don't fucking rich shirt, just ain't support, just show your support. That's all it really is. Everybody else, you going to support everybody else. You go to Gucci, you go to Louis, you go to all these other spots and support them. But you won't support, Greg down the street, or my man, Keith, up the block. Like, you gonna support these people, but you'll go spend hundreds and thousands of dollars with the rest of these folk, and you don't even know what the fuck that even entails. Like, you don't even know what that look like. That shit's crazy. Like, we don't support each other. Like, that shit is bad.
They come at you looking for a 2-for-1 though.
Yes, sir.
That's super important too, man. Black owned don't mean discounted. Black owned don't mean cheaper. Black owned don't mean the hookup. Black owned don't mean that they owe you anything.
Right.
But all black owned means is that they promise to deliver on the promise. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. If he's selling hot dogs, he's promising to give you a quality hot dog. T-shirt. He promising to give you a quality T-shirt that look good. No more and no less. Fair exchange is never a robbery. Okay, stop thinking black owned mean discounted or hooked up or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? People out here, and it's funny listening to y'all. Not funny, but it feel good to see some young brothers actually get it. And I've gone through all those phases, and the one thing I do realize is that, and this is the only it's the only thing I'm gonna give you. We could talk more behind the scenes, but just don't wait on the support for family and friends, because that's gonna crush your soul, bro.
Don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. It's gonna crush you to feel like family and friends don't support. And again, they're gonna come around. They have intention on supporting you, and it's not personal, and they don't mean to be that way, right? It's just that they're normally either the very first to get on board or the very last. The strangers are going to be the ones that make you rich. All right. But
that's crazy. And I can't speak for Jay, but speaking for me, like my immediate circle, mom, dad, sister, girl, all them my biggest supporters. But
facts.
some of my closer people that I call friends or closest associates that I thought was friends, they were slow to hop on board, and they really not on board yet. Like they were slow to support, and it was more so like my distant friends I ain't talked to in 5 years. I remember you from playing ball when we was 6. All them niggas was supporting the most, and it was crazy. It was crazy. You see what I'm saying? But I definitely peeped that.
Yeah, don't let it discourage you, man. Don't let it discourage you. You just got to keep your head down, stay focused. And the last thing I'm gonna give you before I let you guys have the last word, so you can get out of here and get back to work. I know you guys busy. You got lives. But the other thing that I wanted to say was that ultimately focus on the people that do support. Don't spend any energy or negative thoughts or negative vibes on because that'll frustrate you and it'll kind of demoralize you a little bit. I've been there personally. So what I'm gonna say to you is the people who do support, focus on those people and keep delivering on that promise of a very good experience shopping with you guys. Because those are the people who gonna say, yo, my brother, my son, my nephew, they got this going on. Like every time I order John to turn around like that, it's always fresh, it's always hot. They stay with a new look or whatever. Keep constantly making sure you deliver on that promise of a great experience with shopping with you guys to those people, because those are the ones who are going to give you the engagement. Like, yo, that's hot. Oh, they're going to be on everything moving soon as it dropped. Like, yo, I need that to add that to my collection, because those are the people who are going to keep you in business. They're going to keep you motivated. They're going to keep encouraging you. So just don't focus on the people who are not supporting you ever. Just continue to focus on the people who are showing love. Make sure, because when you ask them to share a post or like something or comment, they're going to do it. And they're probably already doing it without you even asking, right? So just keep focusing on the people that do support you. Customer acquisition costs and marketing is something completely different. We could talk about that behind the scenes, but just keep doing what you're doing. I think the brand is hot. I think you two dope. Yeah, I think you two young men are dope. And I just need everybody to make sure y'all go follow The Money Is Where It's At LLC on Instagram right now. Inbox them if you see something you like. Tell them Big Exclusive sent you, get you 10% off. I am going to holler at you guys behind the scenes because I'm going to buy a bunch of shirts to give away on the show. To people who like it, to people who listening right now. Again, if you listening on the podcast, make sure you like and comment. If you live on Facebook, make sure you share it. I'm gonna give you guys the last words before I let you guys go. I really appreciate both of y'all coming on. The platform is yours whenever you want it. Whenever you guys want to come on, talk about something, drop something new, whatever new projects you're working on. Like, you guys got the last word. Make sure you, Jalen, make sure you give them your YouTube channel as well, so they can, subscribe to your channel.
Yeah. My YouTube is the Day in Life with J Money. You can go on YouTube and find that, subscribe, like. It's also a couple other black businesses that I support on the side, outside of my business. One of them is my friend Chris. He got a vending machine business going on right now. It's called Imperial Holdings on Instagram. I got 2 other brothers that I do credit repair with. One is KC the GOAT. His credit repair is State Value. You can find that on Instagram too. Action equals results. That's my man Lon Scott. He do credit repair. He gets you into
Oh man, it looks like we lost Jalen. Maybe it was a bad connection. Keese, you co-owner. You got to pick up the ball, right?
Man, I can't remember all the people he was talking about, but yeah, shout out to Chris, man, my man.
Ain't no free promo jumping off anyway. He was giving out too much free promo.
For real. But as far as last words go, man, I just say, man, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So just stick with it, man. Whatever you're doing is all about perseverance, man. For me, I didn't got knocked down 100 times on this route to what I'm doing, man. And the one thing about me, like, I always get back up and keep going. So that's all it's really about, man. Just never quitting Stay
All
down
right.
until you come up. You see what I'm saying? And just keep going. It's a marathon.
Pause for a second, Keith. I'm gonna flex for you. All right. Watch this.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
flex for
man.
you right quick. I'm gonna flex for you right quick. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Let me flex for you
Yeah,
right quick.
man.
The last one, Keith. Let me flex for you right quick.
Yes, sir.
Let me flex for you right
We
quick.
working, man.
Facts.
We
Keith,
working, man.
I appreciate you and Jalen. We gonna stay in contact, man. I love what y'all doing. Keep up the good work. Keep working hard. I know you probably got to get back to studying.
You
Keith's
already
fucking
know,
around to be
man.
your primary care physician in a couple years. What
Right,
matter of
right.
fact, right quick, what specialty you think about going to? Is it family medicine, surgery, pediatrician? Like, what are you thinking about?
So I'm a basketball boy. I'm a sports boy. So I'm
Sports medicine.
sports medicine physician, man. So that's definitely gonna be the specialty, sports medicine physician. So I'm gonna be out there taking care of them, the next Kobe, next LeBron, and all that somewhere.
Say less. Keith, I appreciate you guys. The money is where it's at. If you watching live, you can see it at the bottom of the screen. The money is where it's at, LLC on Instagram. Make sure you mention Big Exclusive to get your fresh drip. I don't know. I sound like an old nigga even saying that. Just go get you some new shit from the company. The money is where it's at, LLC on Instagram. Keith, I'll see you next time you guys stop past the podcast.
Yes,
Hopefully it's to talk about, either you guys dropping something new, starting a new project, maybe a new venture, or even if it's just to come on and say, yo, you made it. You know what I mean? You got the paper. You in the sports medicine, and you're gonna bring some of your celebrity clients on and all that. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Just let me know. Keep me posted, and I'm gonna just bring Jalen back in so he can finish what he was saying. I don't want to. I want to give him the opportunity, to kind of finish his thoughts. And then after that, y'all, we going right into the topics that we had discussed. Where did he go? Jalen, you muted. Can we?
You might be muted, bro.
Yeah, he is. No, he's good now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. We not. Let me see. Let's try it this last time.
You hear
Jalen.
me?
Yeah, we got you
hear
now.
me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, yeah, my bad. My tablet had died. My bad, y'all. But yeah, no, I was just shouting out a couple of businesses, and then lastly, Closet Goals is another black-owned business that I support. They give you, a lot of different things for your wardrobe. They style you. It's a lot that's going on over on that end at Closet Goals. So definitely go check that out. And like I said, just keep y'all, credit straight. For the young bucks, you know what I mean? If it's like I said, if it's something that you want to do, just execute it, man. It's other ways, to be out here and to be a better person for yourself. You ain't gotta feel like you gotta do dumb shit, to be seen. Like you can be seen in so many different lights. So I mean, just let guys like us, Big Exclusive, angry old head, let guys like us be, people that show you that you can be better and do other things. It's going to take time, but it's going to happen if you stay focused.
All right, man. Jalen Keese. Once again, I appreciate you guys stopping through. Like I said, the platform is yours anytime. Both y'all got the number. Call me if you guys need anything, promo or otherwise, advice. I know y'all guys got a very strong support system.
Yeah.
But I just look at it like me, Angry OG, Top Flight. We just resources.
I got a question for Angry OG too. I heard you were saying like we ain't get you no merchandise. My bad, OG. I'm apologize.
No, I didn't even hold that. That's on him. I said
that's on
he
me.
the only one for something. So if he got something, he was supposed to got. It ain't even on y'all. It's on him. It's on him.
Yeah,
it ain't even on y'all.
That was on me.
Oh,
yeah.
Take care of that. Don't even worry about that.
Listen,
I'm not giving him shit else. That's all.
Listen.
Can I get some merchandise? You got some merchandise for me so I can support
Listen, man. I'm all about the party system, man.
All right.
Ain't nobody got to change hands.
Hey, listen. Don't charge it to my heart, bro.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
All right, me either. All right, Angry over here, out of here. Keys, Jalen, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, look at us like resources. We here for whatever we could do, man, to support y'all and help y'all along the journey. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Keep working hard, man, and God bless you and your families, man. All right.
Same to you. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
No doubt. You ready to act right, bro?
Listen, man, you can mute me all you want. You know you was wrong.
I asked you one last time. You ready to act
Mute
right?
me don't change the fact that you was wrong.
You ready?
You heard what I said. It don't change the fact. You can mute me all you want.
All right, man. I was wrong, man. My bad, man. My bad. Like, I should have known better. I'm sorry. Like, you know. But right now, listen, can we get back to business? Or you want to chastise me?
I just call it raise you better than that.
Chastise me live on air. You want to chastise me now?
Come on. Be good. I'll catch you later.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you giving me a pass, bro. I appreciate you giving me a pass. Right now, we got to bring in our brother. He doesn't have much time because right now he's traveling to his next show. Comedian, top tier comedian. Flight, what's up, man?
What's up? Yeah, what's happening, man?
Nigga,
hey guys,
in the closet.
I'm not. I'm in the streets, man.
Oh, fuck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had just got a text message and the shit fucked me up for a second. Like,
yeah.
No, I'm good. How you, bro? Where you headed to? Where you at?
I'm right now. I'm getting ready to jump on the road. I am down Dave and Buster's because I got to do a Zoom comedy show in like 20 minutes. So then I got to jump on the road, getting on 95, going down to Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I don't know how the hell they say it.
So, all right, man. Well, listen, man.
Is it Massachusetts? Massachusetts?
Hey, man, I don't listen. I don't care about that right now. We got another special co-host. Angry OG, you want to introduce her? Flight, you want to go ahead and get out of here, man? Go do your show.
No, I got a few more minutes, man. I'm good.
It's about to get heavy.
I want to hear the smoke detector beeping. I want to see y'all arguing.
Yeah.
No, I'm outside. I can't hear it.
Good. Because our damn show ain't change it.
Oh, trust me, we know. You know what? I'm gonna get a T-shirt printed up with a smoke detector on it, and it says "Smoke detectors' lives matter too."
Smoke detectors' lives matter too. Y'all out of control. So can we get back to the show?
Yeah, let's go.
We got some feminine energy in the building. Angry OG, did you want to introduce her? Go ahead.
Firecracker. We got a real firecracker coming on. Her name, she go by the name Summer. We're gonna have to give her a nickname because she real feisty. You know, she's witty, but she stand on what she believe, and we can really have a ball with her.
Right.
Firecracker?
Hey now.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
Hi, Summer.
How are you guys?
Pretty darn good.
This is my first time ever doing a podcast.
And why you smiling? I see you smiling.
Because I have teeth.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I like her already.
Yeah. But just don't ask her to smile though.
Don't
ask her to smile.
What
don't ask her to smile.
No, you know why men ask women to smile. Stop.
Not all men. Not all men. That's not
hold
the
on. Hold on.
Because he want to fight already. I just got it.
Hold on. Let's take a deep breath collectively. Take a deep breath. Right. Can we at least welcome Summer properly to the biggest schools? But before y'all start in on it, she not even gonna want to come back. Y'all just right down
Just
the
mute him. Just mute him. I like that you can mute him. Yes, that's amazing.
Summer, welcome to the Big Exclusive Podcast.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming on, bringing some feminine energy. We got a couple topics. I'm sure that we kind of like sparked the whole reason you here.
It did.
So we going to jump right into that. But first, a little bit of housekeeping.
All right, I'm out, y'all. I'm out. I love y'all. I got to go inside.
Say less. Peace out, Flight. With that being said, a little bit of housekeeping. If you're watching on Facebook, share the live. I want to do a couple shout outs right quick to the people who locked in on the Facebook. Dominisha, Elisa, Jasmine, Katrina, Miss Natalie, Miss Phillips, Sung. Oh, hi, Sung. Tosh. Shout out to you guys. Make sure all you guys I just named, make sure you guys, show some love, hit the like button, share the podcast. I appreciate everybody locked in on the YouTube as well. So,
wait, can I shout out my one person on YouTube that's watching me? It's
no,
just one. Why?
No, I'm just joking. Go for it.
I was about to say.
She's straight. Go off.
I was going to do it until you muted me. Like, shot.
Go on, shot. Was you done? Huh?
Wow.
Huh?
Right. I see how this is going to go. It's cool. Let's go.
Go ahead. Shout out your peoples because I want to get the show started. Once again, shout out to the Money Is Where It's At LLC on Instagram. Make sure you go follow them right now.
I followed them and I want a t-shirt.
Yeah, inbox them, get your 10%. You know what I mean? But go ahead, give you a shout out.
It was just one. Shani. That's it. She's watching me. She's the only person that knows that I'm on here. Hey, Nashanta.
Wait, you embarrassed about being on here?
No, I'm nervous.
So why you only tell one person?
Dude, I'm nervous again.
You ain't that nervous.
You don't look nervous.
But I am. I don't know what to tell y'all to.
So wait, before we get into the topic that brought you here, I want to do Let's Ask Angry Old Head. Because time is flying, right? It's already 6:48.
Okay, go.
So I want to do Ask Angry Old Head, right? And while I'm pulling up the email, I want you guys to listen to this and watch this. I found this hilarious. I found it on TikTok while I was doing some research. And it kind of corresponds with the question Angry Old Head got this week. I'm not sure if I can use the person's name. They never said. But while I look for the email, I'm going to go ahead and let this play, okay?
What a marriage is. I was told it's about compromise. I was told it was a 50-50 thing. But I gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure it's 100-0 in my fucking household. She gets her way all the time. But you know what? It's okay. I can't complain. I've adapted. It's what you do in a marriage. Shit changes and you gotta change with the times. But just once! I'd like to have her come in the bedroom, tell me to turn on the Yankee game, get under my blanket, and tell me she's feeling like a $5 hooker who thinks I have $100 in my wallet. Gabish?
I just thought that was funny as hell.
You don't see her smiling. Look. She don't have no teeth now. Where your teeth at, Summer?
Chill, son. It was a little funny. It was a little funny.
Just a little quick background. We were supposed to have intro to, Ask the Angry Old Head. It was supposed to be like this video, this whole little situation that I thought was pretty damn dope. You know what I mean? And, between Angry Old Head and the executive producer calling fucking audibles, now we don't have an intro to Ask Angry Old Head.
We also supposed to be in studio
so
this
now
week.
We got to freestyle that shit. Yo, don't try to redirect. Don't try to redirect. Don't try to redirect.
It's just telling it like it is.
Don't try to deflect. That don't have nothing to do. That don't have nothing to do with the intro.
You're slinging dirt,
Here's
and
the
I
question.
have dirt to sling too.
Here's the question.
Is this how this goes normally? I'm just curious.
Yes. Here's the question. You ready for you? This person needs some advice, man. This person needs some advice, okay? You ready?
I was born ready. I told you at the beginning of the show.
The email starts, "Greetings, gentlemen.
Answer the question.
What are your views on..." Hey, man, y'all arguing like a married couple. I just need to get the question out right quick. It says, "Greetings, gentlemen. What are your views on a recent issue of 50-50 in a relationship as it relates to splitting everything down the middle? I personally feel that's a new age argument proposed so a person doesn't have to fully invest or commit to a relationship. I don't feel that should be a prerequisite to being chosen as a husband or wife. What are your thoughts?" Ask the Angry Old Head.
I mean, I don't think you can apply that to every situation because one party might not be able to afford 50% of it. So you can't apply that across the board. But I don't see nothing wrong with if both of y'all can afford the 50-50 because y'all both get the same, y'all get to share whatever it is in the house. So 50-50 is no problem with me as long as everybody, both parties can afford it. If one party can't afford it, then it's not fair. But if both of y'all can afford it, and I don't think anything wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Miss Summer.
It was ass angry old head. I was not included in this. You really want me to answer this?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing. Full disclosure, I'm Muslim, so I don't do 50-50, but
what does that look like? You just said you don't do 50-50. What does that look like?
I don't do 50-50.
What do you do then?
I'm not married, so I do 100% over here. But if I was married, my husband would handle the household things. That's how it would go. But let's be clear. I was married before. I'm divorced, and it was not Islamically. It was honestly, it wasn't 50-50 then either. My ex-husband was the breadwinner, and so what I contributed at one point, I stopped working to raise our kids so that we didn't have to send them to daycare. That's saving money right there. Daycare is insane. So I did things in the house that made us not have to spend money outside of the house. So to me, that was a contribution because I did work, but I quit so that we could, I could raise my daughters at home with me. And it was the same thing as me paying daycare. So but I agree with you. Everybody can't afford 50-50. And I think your contribution is what it is. I don't think it should be, I don't think it should be a huge fight. If you love somebody, I think all of that stuff, it will come into play. It'll work itself out. But people out here now, they try not to get played. So nobody wants to do anything for anybody.
It's all in what you can afford though. Like it's all in everybody's situation, not the same. So you can't, have a 50-50 concept for everybody to abide by because everybody's situation not the same. Like, so
I agree.
If 50-50 work for you, it work for you. If it don't, I'm sure you'll find something that do work for you. But I'd rather pay 50% of the bills than 100%.
Ain't that the truth? Same. I just put up a post like that. Listen, you can cheat if you want to. I don't care. Just pay your 50%.
So now I'm confused. Summer.
Don't do this. You confused about what part?
Don't do it, Di.
Oh,
I'm just curious.
I ain't scared.
Tell him again, Summer. You ain't scared.
I ain't never scared.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Yes.
Would you prefer 50-50 or for him to pay 100% of everything?
What would you prefer?
I think that's a stupid question.
It is very dumb.
It's not. I had a follow-up question, and not for nothing, I always say this: why women can't never answer the question. You ask them a question.
I'm sorry. Oh,
they
wait. Don't do that.
And they do not answer the question.
Don't do that.
I asked you a very direct question.
Don't do that.
Which you say was a stupid question, which could have been easily answered. Right? It's a dumb question. It could have been easily answered, but your decision was to ask me the question.
And not for nothing, your co-hosts agree with me. So I'm going to take that back, though. And I'm going to say that it was not a dumb question. What I'm going to say is, what would you, I can't help but say, what would you prefer? Like, I'd rather pay 50% than 100%. That's obvious. I just don't think that it's not a good question. Everybody's situation is different. If something happens to my husband today or tomorrow, and now I got to carry all the bills, that 50-50 don't mean nothing. Now I got to hold everybody down and vice versa. Right? So it really don't matter.
Okay.
You don't have nothing to say? Like your tongue? Like what's wrong with you, bro?
I'm moving on.
I never seen you at a loss for words.
I've been
moving
in a
on, bro.
situation where I've gotten a
I'm
job
moving on.
and had to
I'm
hold it
moving on.
down until things got right. It happens. It's life.
And I'm sure he appreciated that, and you're a good woman for that.
I don't know about that part. Again, I'm single, but no, I'm joking.
So, let me see. Tosh, shout out to Tosh. She said everybody making a big deal about 50-50 because of social media and the memes that they post.
Yep.
Elisa Nicole says she was seeking clarity. Yeah.
First of all,
women
most of the
support
people
women.
that got a
Shout out to
problem with it, the people that got a problem with it is paying 100% of their bills.
Exactly.
So
it's a relationship.
So just because if you get a man, you was paying 100%. So if you get a man now, you're not supposed to pay nothing at all because you got a man.
Good question.
You got people out there that feel that way though, because like the man's supposed to, like they expect for the man to pay everything. You just was paying 100%. Now you don't want to pay absolutely nothing because you got a man.
So here's the thing: if you are paying 100%, what I'm going to contribute. So I'm going to buy the food. I'm going to make sure you have clothes and draw. Men don't be buying themselves underwear and stuff like they should. I'm going to make sure you have your undershirt, your underwear. Like it's going to go to something, whether it's Pico or whether it's you. My money is going to go to something in the house.
Wait, Pico is a bill.
Exactly. That was my point. If my husband is or my spouse is paying Pico, then I'm going to make sure that I come on the other end and help out. If he's paying all the bills, why wouldn't I buy the groceries, or why wouldn't I make sure he has what he needs, pack the lunch? What? I don't see it.
Some people out there that don't want to pay nothing, but also don't want to do what you just said that you would do.
I mean, some people are getting. I mean, you're getting away with it. Some folks are getting away with it, and some folks are just saying what they want, and they're saying it while they're single. So,
yep, exactly.
So yeah.
The social media, it don't be reality. It's social media, so that they really don't match their reality what they're talking about.
No, it don't. It don't.
All right, yeah, I'm cool. You pay 100%, but meanwhile you crying for somebody to come along to just help you with the bills. You the same female that'll let a bum ass dude lay up in your house and don't pay shit.
Oh shit!
Ouch. Damn. I feel like you know somebody personally. Ouch.
I know people that do that though. Like, yeah.
So with that being said, if you guys want to join the conversation, I put the link in the chat. Not a man, a husband.
I think she's trying to be clear here.
Not a man, a husband.
Well, if he's in your house,
Miss Jackson said, "Women."
If you're in the house, if you still
out loud, women never answer questions.
Who said that? Was that another woman, or was that a man that said women never answer questions?
That was another woman.
That's what's up. I ain't mad at her.
We already knew that though. Like,
y'all can have that one. I'm not gonna argue with y'all about that. So, yeah. And I'm still not answering.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'd like to move along. My opinion on that subject doesn't matter. I'm not with. I think that's going because I'm excited about the next topic, so I want to move it. Right
I want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, me too.
So listen carefully. Listen carefully. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next topic, right? So you can't give me no power, man. You can't give me no power, man. So you want to know what I think about what exactly?
Now he don't know what we're talking about. So he forgot that fast.
I forgot. I was on to the next topic. I'm setting up the back end because I'm going to play a video.
That you I'm going to play a banner. And we can't mute you. I don't like that at all. Well, this feels 70-30-ish.
Good thing is once we in studio, you know what I mean, I won't be able to do that. At least not to, who's ever in the studio with me. Guess I'll be able to do that with. But right now,
Well, you better have all the fun you can have this week.
Get it. You better get it, because what in the world? Muting us.
Woo. So since you forgot what it was, and
I forgot.
yeah, I forgot too. So moving
Okay.
right along. So I had saw this clip on YouTube the other day, just doing research because next week is going to be the Kevin Samuels show. We're going to discuss Kevin Samuels.
That's my main man.
Look at that reaction. Look at the
That's my
reaction
main
on her
man.
face. Look at
I don't
the
even.
listen.
I don't
No,
even
we're not
listen.
going to have that discussion right now.
He the GOAT. Kevin
That
Samuels the GOAT.
That show is for next week, and I'm sure it's going to go crazy. Okay.
You coming back next week, Summer?
No.
So, when I play this clip, please, it's not about Kevin Samuels. That's not what we discussing this week. Next week's show, we're going to dedicate to Kevin Samuels. We're going to bring in some feminine energy. If Summer comes back, great. If not, hopefully she'll want to come back. Hopefully, me or angry old head don't scare her away. Hopefully she wants to come back. But next week's show is about Kevin Samuels. So don't start, okay? Just because he's in the clip, don't start. All right? So I want to play this clip because the point that we're going to be discussing is in the clip, but it's not about Kevin Samuels, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Like a lot of men just feel that if a woman looks a certain way, or I've had me smile beautiful, and I feel offended when a man tells me to smile.
That's the clip. It's a lot longer than that. Matter of fact, let me play it one more again.
Like a lot of men just feel that if a woman looks a certain way, or I've had me smile beautiful, and I feel offended when a man tells me to smile.
All right. So the question that I had posed when I saw it, so I posted it on Facebook. I said, yo, is it offensive for a man to ask you to smile? Is it offensive for a man to ask you to smile? Now,
I'm gonna defer to Summer.
Summer is on the show, but ladies, the link to the show is on the Facebook page. You can join now if you kind of want to respond. But I'm looking for the responses that I got on Facebook, which were, I'm not going to say what they were. I'm just going to, read some of them. And I'm going to look for them while Summer gives us her opinion on this topic. Who's smiling, by the way?
So that's the irony in this. I smile a lot because I'm silly, so I laugh a lot. But I will say that I'm confused on why men are acting like they don't know why they ask women to smile. It's a pickup line. It has always been a pickup line. It's not because you want me to be happy. It's not because you want me to have a great day. It has never been that. It's a pickup line. What I don't see is men telling other men, hey, smile. Do y'all do that? Do y'all tell each other?
Keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Nah.
Keep your head up.
Keep your head up. Sounds like motivation.
Not everybody is using it as a pickup line.
No.
Every situation is not a pickup line.
In most times when it's a stranger, it's a pickup line. You want to see what you're going to get from it. If she's going to smile and kiki, and then you can, holler at her, or you want to see if she's going to be like, sir, please get out of my face, and keep it pushing because she's having a bad day and she's not smiling for a reason.
So why not?
It's not necessary. Mind your business.
Why not just don't smile and keep it moving and don't be offended?
Okay, that's fine. So can I tell you something? Can I literally the other day, and I hadn't seen this in years since I lived in Southwest. This man outside of my house tried to talk to this lady, told her, smile, how you doing? She was like, I'm okay. Like, she didn't say much of anything. He was like, well, fuck you then, bitch. Excuse my French. But that's literally what that man said to her after telling her to smile. She didn't give him the response he wanted. And then all of a sudden she became a bunch of names. I've had that happen to me. I had a 40 bottle thrown at me. Yo, whether you're quiet or whether you respond, it's a problem for men.
You said a
and it's
40
not
body.
necessary.
That's not a man. That's not a man that has a
Yeah,
problem with it.
but guess
He's
what? I
an
can't
asshole.
discern. I can't figure out whether it's a real man telling me to smile or whether it's not a real man telling me to smile. Whether it's one of these other dudes, I
But
can't
he's
tell
not.
the
But
difference.
see,
No.
he's not telling you. He's asking you.
Can I ask you a question? If you had a grown daughter and she was walking with you and she wasn't smiling, and some man said to her, "Yo, smile, sis, what's up?" Would you be okay with that?
See, that's too many words. He ain't know what's up. You put too many words in.
So
He didn't
he can't, but he can't tell your daughter to smile while he's with you, but he can
he's not.
tell
He
her to
can't.
smile when she's not with you.
He can't tell her to do anything. He can ask her. She's
Okay.
grown though. My daughter would be 32 years old.
And that's the perfect age for smile.
If I can't, like, if somebody want to engage with her, she's grown.
Can I ask you a question?
Underage?
Can I ask you a question?
So it's not a pickup line. It has never been used
as
a pickup line.
You can't generalize it and say that because it's not a pickup line with everybody.
Okay, I give you that.
So here's the thing. Even if it is a pickup line, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
offensive to use that as a pickup line?
Offensive is not the word. Annoying, yes.
Why is it annoying?
Because I mean, you could just ask me, "How am I?" You could just say, "Hey, how are you?" Whatever it is that you need to say. But smile, no, that's a directive. It is. You're telling me what to do.
He's asking you. He's asking you, not telling you to smile.
He ain't saying smile. He's saying smile.
But it's all different ways that they say it. Like they ask you to smile. Like
one is with a period, one is with a question mark.
It's really I don't see the need to be annoyed or offended. I just feel like if you don't feel like being bothered, you could just if you could smile and keep it moving, or don't smile and keep it moving. But he shouldn't be able to control your emotions by saying something to you.
You know what? And that is huge. I completely agree with you, but I don't think it's necessarily annoying at first. But when you've gone through years and years and years of dudes telling you to smile, it becomes annoying.
Quick question.
Okay.
How often does that happen to you?
When somebody tells me to smile?
Yeah.
I want to tell you that it doesn't happen as much anymore now. And because normally I'm covered, I'm covered. So it doesn't happen to me as much now. But before, it happened to me a lot. And to be honest with you,
but you just said you always smiled. So how does it happen a lot if you always smile?
God, you gotta let me finish. So
don't bring the Lord in this.
You got it. You win. So honestly, when I left my house, I grew up in Southwest on 58th Street. When I left my house, my face was, I got to go outside and whatever is out here, I got to be ready for it. It is what it is. When I got to a place where I maybe I feel comfortable, maybe I'm around friends, whatever, this is me. I'm silly. I laugh all the time. I smile all the time. But in most times, when you walk outside and you're a woman by yourself, you just ain't walking around looking crazy, smiling all the time at everybody. And
so walking around with a smile,
ironically, I speak to people. I say good morning to people. I say good afternoon. I pay for the person coffee behind me. I try my best to be a nice person, but it depends on the situation. And
let me ask you a question.
When I'm alone, I'm not just smiling just to be smiling.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You said you smile all the time, right?
Right.
What's one more smile going to do?
You know what? Can we go to the next question? Thanks.
So wait, no, because I'm curious, and it was a lot more to this. And I to be fair, I told people I was going to read some of the comments on the show. So I want to read some. Young lady Rain said it's not offensive. What happens is that I feel like that's all they can think of to say, and it puts you on the spot like a performing monkey. Laugh out loud. If I wasn't smiling before, don't request for me to smile now. I'm always smiling and approachable. That being said, when a man asks me to smile, I tell him to smile first. That confuses them, and I say, see, a bit idiotic, isn't it?
Yo, it's not that deep, though. It's really not.
It's not that deep because it's not happening to you.
It's really not that deep.
It's because it's not happening to you.
It's not, though.
So, and she's right. Women are telling you how they feel, and y'all not listening. That's simple too.
That's a whole different. That's a whole nother show because
I'm not
when we
really
talk
sure.
about the not listening part.
I was just asking a question because I'm
Coming up
curious.
next week, why men don't listen.
Why men don't listen?
Same reason women can't answer questions.
Exactly. I feel like it should be a dual show.
Sassy said it's annoying, if anything. I don't know why they feel the need to tell me what to do with my face. Sometimes I don't want to smoke, or, well, I guess it should have been smile. Okay. Ty said, a random stranger? Yo, low key, yes. I don't want to be talked to, let alone have them tell me what to do with my face. You're better off saying something nice to make me smile. Okay.
Yep.
Guess what? Half of the people that comment, don't nobody even approach them.
Here you go.
Nobody even ask them. Like,
I can't say that. But here's what I am curious about. And as I was listening to that exchange between Kevin and the young lady, he brought up a point. And the point was, why is it offensive for men to ask you to smile? And one of the points the young lady said was that don't no other race walk around asking they women to smile. And he was like, because they're always smiling. But he said, let me pose something to you. And Angry OJ, when we initially had the conversation, you posed this exact same thing. And you had said, so these same black men that ask you guys to smile and you find it offensive, right? Why are you making the face?
Because I know the question and that's how I got here. Go ahead.
What's the question?
I remember his post.
Oh, yeah. So is the expectation the same if something is happening with you as a black woman? All right. Let's just say you decided to road with a blown tire, right? As the same black man that can't even request a smile from you that you find offending and annoying, is it okay for him to approach you about helping you fix that flat tire? Or if, like Angry OG said, if somebody knock you upside your head, is it offensive for us to step in to help you or prevent that from continuing to happen? Even something more simple. You could be in the Starbucks or a coffee house buying the coffee and be short on the coffee. Is it offensive for that same man to come up and say, hey, I'll buy that coffee for you? And at the end of all of this, is it still offensive if he fixes your flat tire, if he saves you from an ass whooping, if he pays for that coffee, to say the least you could do is smile as a token of appreciation?
I don't want to hear silence.
I'm just asking the question.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to hear. I need to hear something. Like,
I'm sorry. Are you talking about me?
Anybody, any female, any woman.
You the resident female right now, so yes, I'm asking you.
That wasn't you. You just gave a whole soliloquy, and
you understood the basis of it, though.
Yeah. Okay. And my point to you was, first of all, that's so far fetched.
No, it's not. That was he broke that on the side of the road.
It's so far-fetched.
How?
Come on. Because you know what we're talking about. You know what we're talking about when we talk about men just randomly saying like, "Ooh, smile." You know what we're talking about. You know we're not talking about when we stuck on the side of the road. You know we ain't talking about when we getting mugged. You know what we talking about. And it's far-fetched. You went far.
No, it was a comparison. Like it was
not the same. You reaching.
So you will accept a stranger coming to help you on the side of the road with a flat tire, right?
You're reaching.
No, I'm not.
You are.
It's the same stranger.
Okay, so wait, let's stop then. So both of you have never used smile as, a way to speak to a woman?
Well, that's a bullshit pickup line to me. No, I haven't.
So you guys have you ever told a woman smile?
Listen.
Have you ever said that to a woman? What?
Not a stranger. Not a stranger. No.
Wait, not a stranger. Someone you knew, right? So then it's not weird and annoying when it's somebody you know, right?
It wouldn't be annoying at all. It wouldn't be annoying at all because it's nothing. It don't cost you nothing to smile.
But you just
it don't cost you nothing to smile or nothing to not smile.
It don't. The crazy part is that your name is Angry Old Head. So I'm assuming that you don't go around smiling, right?
No, I don't.
It don't cost you nothing. Why not?
Because I don't. But I wouldn't be offended if you asked me, though. I wouldn't be offended or annoyed. I really wouldn't.
I think y'all reaching when you go as far as
No,
to somebody
no.
helping you
I
fix your
think
tire.
you just
When you go
avoiding
as far as to somebody busting your side of your hand, you need
you're
help.
avoiding
How am
what
I
it
avoiding
really
it?
is.
You're reaching. You
How?
and
How
because
is it a
y'all
reach?
both know y'all have been on somebody's
How is
corner
it a
or at
reach?
somebody's bar or wherever, and you want, if not you, your homie has said, smile. You knew what they was trying to do. They was trying to pick somebody up.
So how about the only reason I stopped to fix your tire is because I want to talk to you.
I don't know. I'll let you know after my tire fix.
But you would let me fix it though, right?
It honestly though, it depends. I have had told people I'm okay on the side of the road. People are crazy.
So let me take it. Let me just take it to Facebook for a second. Shout out to Tosh or Muy Caliente Tasha. She said, I seen a situation where a female never spoke to the guys in the neighborhood, and she never spoke or smiled. She never spoke, smiled, or anything. And when her folks was beating her up, she needed help, and those same guys didn't help her. And the first thing they said was, she don't even speak, and her face is always balled up.
But I think that's fucked up to do, even though she didn't speak. You can't.
First of all, let me just back up for a second. Go
Y'all
ahead,
don't know
Angry.
why, y'all don't know why people don't speak though. Y'all don't know why people don't speak. If she was getting beat up by her folks, it could have been a clear reason why she don't speak. He could have told her, "Don't you be out here smiling and grinning in nobody's face." And y'all know y'all have heard that before also.
So let me take it back.
But I get her situation. I get it.
Because it's something that I want to address. Shout out to Brent. He said, how is accepting help the same as being demanded by a stranger to smile? Laugh out loud, y'all tripping.
Yes, y'all are.
I never seen where it was a demand. I never said
who
demands a motherfucker.
That's a reach.
So
that's the reach right there.
That's a reach for me, because no one ever said anybody demanded you to smile. But a motherfucker paying you $8 an hour and they tell you smile at the motherfuckers and take the order all day long, that's okay.
Help you?
I'm curious as to
why it's in your job description.
It's asking a female to smile. No one ever said we demand that you smile at us. That was never the question. No one's demanding anything of anybody. So the original question was it offensive?
I didn't use the word demand.
No, I didn't say you. You're not listening.
I am.
You are. I said Brent had said, I read his comment, and I'll read it again. He said, how is accepting help the same as being demanded by a stranger to smile? Laugh out loud, y'all tripping.
Where did the demand come from? It clearly states.
That's what I'm saying. No one demanded the question.
Because if anybody make a demand of you, it's going to automatically set you off. You can't demand anything from some fucking body.
You can't demand nothing from nobody, right? Yeah. People got options. That's what makes us human. The question is it offensive to ask a woman to smile? It was not to demand a woman to smile.
Offensive is a strong word.
Okay. So again, I think new rule for black men and women is, or black men, just don't fucking do it. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth offending somebody. Nobody wants to be offended at on any level, at no way, shape, form. So men, let's just stop doing it. Don't ask them to smile, because they're going to be offended. They're going to take it as a demand. And if you don't know them, they don't look at it as a courtesy or something in general that you're doing. Like, it's just offensive. Like, let's just not do it. The question wasn't, is it okay to demand a smile from a woman? The question was, is it offensive to ask a woman to smile? Now, general consensus is, from what I've seen, is yes, it is. The majority of women somehow find it offensive. They think it's demanding, and they don't understand why it's happening. They don't want it to happen. So I just think it's something that we should stop doing. Now, again, those situations, that arise where you in a position to help. I don't agree with what those guys on Tasha's neighborhood did by letting her get her ass whooped by some dude. I can't agree with that. It's not something I would ever allow.
No.
So there's no way I can condone that. I don't give a fuck if she got her face balled up, she in a bad mood, she never smiled, none of that.
We conditioned them to be protectors.
I can't condone. That's what I'm saying. We conditioned to be protected, so I can't condone that or allow that to happen in my presence. What their thought process was on them, and I feel like they wrong for that. It doesn't matter if that girl ever speaks to you, ever says a word to you. You're not owed anything from anybody. But as a man who takes his job at protecting our women in our community seriously, I can't sit back and allow that. So I don't think they were right for allowing that to happen to her. But at the same time, it don't cost you nothing to be cordial, to show a little respect. It don't cost anything. And if that's too much to ask from a black woman, I mean, maybe we shouldn't be asking it. That's all. That's how I feel about it. Let me go back to Facebook right quick.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow, what? Go ahead.
The
I'm listening.
soapbox that you just hopped off of. Wow.
I agree with him, though.
Wow.
I agree with it.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
No. I don't need the floor.
Is yours.
No. The question was posed to me first, and I gave you guys what I thought. And honestly, I don't think you guys realize, though, you're like number 3,585 of people who say smile. It's not, I'm not saying offensive, annoying. Especially if I'm not in a mood where I want to smile. If something is happening or I'm thinking or whatever,
applies.
It's
Nobody woke up thinking I want to annoy the shit out of any woman. So let's just not do it. If it annoys you,
as a woman, you should be used to people approaching you anyway.
And to be honest with you,
that's how you meet a woman, by approaching them.
And to be honest with you, I normally just go, oh, hey, how are you? Or no, thank you. But that's because I've had 40 bottles thrown at me before. So now I just take the easy route out because I don't want somebody going, oh, fuck you, bitch. I don't want that. I'm good. So yeah, I do take that route because people are crazy. I'm telling you, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it.
No,
y'all don't get
listen.
it.
It's
y'all
not that we don't get it. We hold on. We can't agree with you.
Understand it.
We're trying to understand, and you just keep on the fact that we men in our face and we don't get it. I'm just saying, if it annoys you, if it offends you, we should not do it. I'm not even right in saying that. Now I'm on the soapbox.
No,
like, what the fuck? Like it's no.
It's all about just trying to understand it. That's all.
That's it. I'm just trying to get an understanding. If it's something that if it's something that annoys me as a man, I don't want it done. If it annoys you, like we don't know when that sometimes is going to be annoying.
Right. You're right.
So if we just don't do it at all,
then you won't put people in that predicament.
Yeah, but let's be clear. When you just said let's not do it at all, like it was a whole rant. It was a whole thing with how you just said it. Instead of just saying,
now is how I just said it. Now is how I said it.
Don't do that. Okay.
You know they can never agree. Right. You know,
we're going to agree to disagree. Just say, like she just said, Nashanta just said, just say hi. Just say hi. That'll get you hey, how are you?
I'm gonna post that shit next and see what the feedback is on that.
Fuck around the ball. Just listen. True story. I'm driving yesterday. So I happen to look to the side. There's a young lady sitting on the steps. I'm driving, I look to the side. So she balled her face up at me. Like, first of all, don't be so vain to think that I was staring at you or was wondering who the fuck you was. I just was looking, driving down the street. Now you're sitting on the steps with your face balled the fuck up because I shot a glance over there. You're mad because I fucking looked at you?
Bro, I
have nothing on that.
I don't know. I got nothing with that one, bro.
No lies told. No lies told. I'm just driving, and you know how you drive. You look to the side, and she balled her face up. First of all, you sitting on the hot ass steps. So why would I want to even approach you anyway? It's hot as shit outside. You're sitting on the community center steps.
Maybe you should have told her to smile.
No, I didn't say anything at all.
But no, I get you. I'm with you on that one. It's a lot of mad folk walking around.
Let me take it to Facebook for a second. I want to read some of these comments. Let's take it back to my boy Brent Johnstone. He said, if you ask someone to smile, then get upset if she doesn't or thinks she should, is demandishable. I don't even know if that's a word.
It's
Even
not.
though
It's
you
not.
don't demand it, it comes off or could come off that way to someone being asked.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
demand and the question is two separate things, and it's not even close.
Hey man, the way this just was stated, to me, that's nonsense. Because I've never gotten mad at anybody for
Yeah,
something simple like that. Doesn't make sense to me.
yeah.
But everybody
I
in
just want to understand. I just want to know why
Tosh
it annoys you. That's all.
Tosh said she spoke after that. Laugh out loud.
That's not right.
Dominisha said that's a personal issue. Elisa said, well, with these masks on, the question should not be posed right now. I get it.
Smile with your eyes. Smile.
Yeah, how would we?
With these masks, ain't nobody really wearing masks for real, for real. Like
Tosh say,
Yeah,
as females, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
That's true.
I feel the same way. Like men, we damned if we do, we damned if we don't. Shout out to Mickey Williams. I believe she's in Texas, so we getting some Texas love tonight. She said, imagine if we asked y'all protectors to growl to show y'all masculinity.
that's retarded. That makes no sense at all.
No, it's not.
That's retarded.
That makes no sense.
Where's the correlation?
No,
Where is the correlation? That don't even correlate
No,
though.
it's not.
It don't.
Your thing didn't go either. Yo, you want the same man to help you?
So if I'm a growl, so you got to meow in return. If I growl, you got to meow and show your femininity.
All right, go. You go first.
Round. Okay. Thanks.
So wait, let me go back because I got two more I want to read, and it's two by the same woman. Dominisha said, "Not every man is trying to holler just for saying something." She said, "People make things a bigger issue than it really is."
You shouldn't be that vain to think that everybody that approach you is trying to talk to you. Why are you that vain?
It's not. That's not it.
Some people are that vain to think that you're trying to approach them because you speak with them.
But that wasn't it. It was just, what if you don't feel like smiling in that moment? Like, what if you're
having that's appropriate if you don't feel like smiling, but it shouldn't annoy you though.
My face is saying what it is. Leave
but
me
you
alone.
Shouldn't be okay. You have that prerogative, but I just don't understand why it would annoy you. Like
again, from angry old head. I can't. But okay. Okay.
I think it's just safer if we just don't even
talk to them. Don't even. Just let them be.
Listen, can you pay 70%?
Just let them. I'm paying 100%.
I'm buying draws.
I'm paying 100% over here.
I'm gonna leave the topic at this. Tosh gets the last comment. She said, "With the world that we living in now, we should all be smiling and being joyful because Lord knows when our last days is."
Agreed.
And I can agree with that.
Agreed.
I can agree.
Yeah. Most certainly.
I agree.
Shout out to Tosh. I'm not sure what day Tosh's show is going to be on, but I'm going to bring her on so she could talk about her new show coming up with DJ Truth. Nice. So it's safe to move on. Summer then kicked me off this soapbox.
I mean, it was a little high, but you know.
I mean,
don't do that. You asked what I thought, and then you spoke. I wanted
Brent,
to tell you what you should think too.
Brent, you not making sense, bro. Like, it's a link in the chat. Click the link. I'll allow you to come backstage and then join the show live.
Brent got to verbalize his stuff.
He got something to say.
Yeah.
I ain't mad. He's probably typing. His brain is going fast. He's typing. Fast, yeah, and he's typing fast too.
Yeah.
That happens.
No. It's clear what he's saying.
You just don't like it.
It's just a book. Like he got a
lot to say.
Yeah, that's my brother. He can come on the show. Like Brett, more than welcome to jump on. That's my guy. You know what I mean?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So you hear me inviting people like I didn't just get here. Sorry.
No, Brett is a really good guy. He has a nonprofit organization called Fathers Read 365.
That's awesome.
I am going to read his last comment because I don't know if he has time to jump in. He said, happy. He said, bro, y'all not making sense and seeing it only from the male side. Exactly. Don't say smile, laugh out loud. There's so many other things you can say to a woman. Hell, say something to make them smile.
But
My
how do
guy,
you know what
Brent's
you
my
can say?
guy.
Though? You know, but you really don't know what you can say
Brent's
without
my
offending.
guy.
What's
Stop.
appropriate?
Brent's
What's
my
appropriate?
guy.
Yeah.
What's appropriate?
Stop. Y'all couldn't just let that one go? Y'all couldn't just
What's
let
No.
him have that last part?
No, hell no.
What's appropriate?
What's appropriate?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
In 2021, any and everything can be offensive.
Yeah.
You can't even say him, her. We can't say female.
Hey,
There's a
don't do
bunch
it.
of stuff you can't say.
Don't do it.
You can't
So
say
I don't know
faggot.
what's offensive. What's
We
offensive?
went far.
Hey, look, man. I'm gonna start walking up like. No, you can't
Why?
even do that
You
because
ain't in
that's
the
American.
service? Yeah,
That's
you ain't in
American.
the service. Don't do
That's
that.
American. That's patriotic. You can't even do that if you're in the
Nope.
service. Like, no, is that the vagina sign? You can't do that because that's the
Yep.
vagina sign.
Really?
If it's three,
not
that's
the-
west side because east side gonna get mad at you.
What if you go, ooh, ooh? No?
You got it. The
Hey,
glamorous
hey,
life. Ooh, ooh.
Hey.
I don't know. Hey man, I'm gonna just walk around, not even look at motherfuckers. I won't look them in the eyes.
You gotta put blinders on.
I'm gonna have the Stevie Wonder
see a lot of
shades
men
on.
when they walk with their head down and somebody be like, oh, put your head up. Is that offensive? No?
No.
Okay.
But you know what? Some people be needing to hear that kind of stuff because you never know what somebody's going through.
I completely agree.
You never really know. Like people be walking in their own world and be like zoned out and just be fucked up.
I
And
agree.
just a smile or hey, how you doing? Or yo, you know, it's gonna get better.
I do that. So
That's
I
all.
agree.
It's just words. Like it don't cost to say some words. Like it really don't.
I do
Like
that.
you really don't know how those words can affect somebody. He might need to hear that shit, or she might need to hear it.
I agree. Absolutely.
Man,
You didn't even sound angry just then. I'm so
I ain't
proud.
saying shit. I ain't saying nothing. If we don't already know each other, guess what?
Oh God.
I don't want no smoke.
This your tiny violin.
I don't want no smoke. Y'all could keep that shit. So let's keep it moving. Anybody else want last word, last comment? Everybody's so on guard now, and that's why everything is taken personal. Yeah, like everybody has this.
No.
She said, right. Brent had a really great point. She not understanding the resistance, brothers.
From y'all. She talking about y'all too. What's the why y'all resisting? Stop resisting.
The same way you resisted what we're saying.
I'm not a
No,
resistant.
I'm talking to her. I'm
Oh.
talking to her. Like, so, like, we just got to understand. What we got to do is respect each other's differences. That's all. So your way is your way, and my way is my way. But that don't make neither one of us right or wrong. So for you to sit there and say, "Oh, I don't see why you don't understand it," well, I don't see why you don't understand it.
That was petty.
I don't know. I think ultimately, man, all that shit get old. It gets stale, and they have a reason.
And then
Everybody's
when you
super
don't, but
sensitive today.
then when you don't say nothing to them,
We the angry black men.
The reaches be so far with y'all too, but okay.
Yeah. So far.
Because we normally angry black
So
women. I
far.
thought that's where it started. It was
So
angry
far.
black women, right?
So where did that come from?
Started with
Where did
us,
what
though,
start?
right?
Where did what start?
The angry black part. I mean,
When?
at this
Who
point,
started?
can we stop being angry as a race?
Listen, I got no anger
it
for
starts with the
nobody.
women.
I'm just not speaking to y'all because I don't want to
Really
be
We
offensive.
gonna follow y'all lead.
I see you are.
We gonna follow y'all lead.
You are.
Because you damn sure can't ask a question and get an answer. So
Hell
we just
no.
gonna follow y'all lead.
So you went all the way back to that?
We just gonna do
You
whatever
went
y'all
all
say.
you went all the way back to that?
It
We just
comes
gonna
the
do
answer
whatever
comes
y'all
it
say.
comes with a
That's what they
modifier.
want in it. Just do what we say and shut up. How about that?
Or get in the kitchen and
Change
cook.
the rules.
Then it's on. It's on then.
Oh,
Get your ass in the kitchen and cook, lady.
I said
It's
once
on.
the men start speaking, then that's gonna
I'm
be a problem.
ignoring you.
See, we got to find a happy medium, man.
Get your ass in the kitchen and cook, ain't it? That ain't a happy
That's
medium.
what I'm saying. So it'll start a whole
How about this?
firestorm.
How about this? You come with me.
No
I
problem.
like that. I like
I
that.
know my way around the kitchen.
There we go.
Right.
I
Facts.
know my way
I
around the
like
kitchen.
Okay, well there we go. Let's compromise. We go together.
Y'all done?
You
We
just got to
good?
do the dishes.
All right.
Don't say nothing. You should have left it right there, bro. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing.
Oh my God, I said all right though. See what happens? And I
Don't-
agreed.
No. I'm talking to him. I was talking
No.
to him. I told him leave it there. Like I'm ready to move on. Like we got this last topic.
You can mute us.
Crystal, I'm not resisting. I'm just confused now. Crystal, the
Well, stay
replay.
confused because I'm not going to go with what you're saying.
Don't do that to Crystal. Thanks for joining us, Crystal. Appreciate
We
the
Hey,
appreciate
Crystal, how
feedback.
you doing? I just don't agree with you.
Appreciate the feedback. Don't do that to Crystal.
Yeah, I can't wait till next week's show when Kevin Samuels is the topic. That's
We're gonna burn this. We're gonna burn this motherfucker down.
I haven't listened to him yet. I
So-
haven't listened to Kevin Samuels. I've only seen people
So
have issues.
The question
with him.
is,
So-
when I brought up his name, you made this face.
This
right?
one, yeah, that one.
And I'm curious as to why.
Only because I always see posts where people are talking about him and the negative and men agreeing, and that's the only reason why I just made the face like I feel like that's gonna be a real fight. But I mean, if you want me to come back next week and brush up on Kevin, I got you.
It's gonna be a knockdown drag out.
No, it's not.
See?
I got
Soapbox is high.
no. My thing is this: if you're gonna go back and watch, don't watch the clips with the ones where they sensationalize everything. Okay,
Yeah, you gotta watch
the
everything.
full episode and then form your opinion.
So y'all like Kevin Samuels?
I do.
That show is next week.
Shocker.
I think it's hilarious.
Shocker.
That
I think it's hilarious.
All right, my bad. Go ahead, mute us. We gotta be quiet.
That's gonna be. Wait a minute, Crystal just wrote. I think we all should work on understanding the point of view of everyone. It starts with self, and the more we can put ourselves in the shoes of the other person, understanding starts. Defenses go down.
I agree,
I like
Crystal.
that, Crystal.
But didn't I just say that though?
Dude, just go. You're not even listening
I
to
just
what
said
he
it, though.
just said.
I said it. I said it already. So that means Crystal really is lunching.
Yo, you just called Crystal a copycat? Yo.
No, I said she's lunching. Lunching. I didn't say she's a copycat.
It's
That's Crystal's views. Like her views is her
type
views.
it in, but she has to type it in and then it has to come to us. Give her a
Her
minute.
views is her views, and she is allowed to her views. Like I don't begrudge her views. Like they're her views.
All right. We ready to move on. Sorry.
So, go ahead.
You know, like Petty Eddie, I gotta get the last word in.
I see.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Grow up.
I see.
Look, for Crystal again.
Crystal trying to come in. Crystal trying to come over, yo.
We gotta get Crystal on one of these in the next few weeks, man.
Crystal trying to come
She
over.
just asked to join the one with the Kevin talk. So the show next week.
Oh, nice.
We'll talk to you after the show, Crystal.
Okay. See?
It's going down.
He say that shit like he gonna talk to her though. He gonna be like, he go ahead, yo, bro. She want to join. You got to reach out. You got to just go put the shit right on me. Watch.
Just
All
sent you
right,
the
so-
eyeballs. Crystal, they gonna reach out to you.
Come on down, Crystal. Just like the price is right. Come on down.
I'm giving y'all a heads up. Angry OG is a disciple of Kevin Samuels. So
I'm his understudy.
Oh my God.
I'm under his tutelage right now.
Oh. You can stay out the kitchen. We ain't even got to meet in the kitchen or nothing. I'm gonna cook myself and wash the dishes.
But you haven't even watched them though.
All right, fine. He seems a bit sassy to me. What I've seen,
I mean, I've
seems a bit
seen some old
What does
stuff.
that
He was
mean?
kind of zesty and like.
what that mean? What that mean? Ty says she need to be on that show. What that mean? He kind of zesty. And
He looked kind of
I
zesty. Like
didn't say zesty. You thought that. I said sassy.
what is zesty? What is sassy?
Apparently, sassy and zesty is the same word.
What does it mean?
Yeah,
What does it mean?
just like a little sassy. He couldn't be my dude. He just seemed a little sassy. That's all. I'm just saying.
My boy, he's sharp though, man. He's sharp.
All right, we're gonna leave the Kevin Samuels talk for next week. Crystal trying to jump on.
Tosh is jumping on.
Tosh trying to jump on.
They're trying to gang up on us.
Dude looks like a lady.
Clear.
Now they ain't ganging up on us. I might even skip that show, man. I might let you go ahead and run that show. I'm going to get out the way of all that fireworks and the missiles, and I know that's going to be crazy. So I posted on Facebook earlier today because I knew it was something. I had it as a topic, and I knew it was something I wanted to talk about because I had saw it a couple different places, and the question was, women like, oh, I need a real man. Y'all ain't real men. I want a real man. You can't even get through the look at that. Look at her face. Like,
why are you looking at me? Just do your
look. I'll bring you back up in a second, okay? Like, damn, I can't even read. I can't get my background and my synopsis of what. But like, so the question that I'm looking for, right? That I was asking, that I wanted to, understand. And I asked the ladies only. I said, ladies only, please tell me what a real man is. And I let them know that their responses was going to be on the show tonight because I kept saying it like, you guys nowadays aren't real men. Y'all ain't doing this and y'all ain't doing that. Or I want a real man or I need a real man. And,
And meanwhile, you got all this fake shit on.
Like what, jewelry?
No, eyelashes, asses, makeup, wigs.
All right, we talking about what is that? How is okay? Explain. How is that?
No, I'm saying you because they're saying they want a real man, but you presenting yourself with all this fake shit on, wanting something real.
All right, so before we have the discussion, I want to read some of the comments that I got.
Semantics.
On. Okay. You want to
all about the
elaborate? Sharon said, if you're born with a schlong.
Sharon is a nasty buzzard.
I'm sorry, Sharon. I can't disagree. That was nasty.
Bad Girl Going Good said, honestly, a real man to me is any man that goes hard for his family, whether he an employee at McDonald's or a CEO.
Thumbs up.
Tysha Walker said, a protector and a provider, unafraid to love and accept being loved. Keisha Cherry Smartass said, born with the XY chromosome. Alexis says, someone who knows himself in return, he will provide stability and space for love.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
Miss Lady D said she likes this definition. A real man is a man with genuine self-confidence and true masculinity. I kind of thought masculinity was toxic nowadays. I'm not sure. We can revisit that next week. Fix your lips.
Stop looking. Just read.
He's a man who knows his own. You know what? You ain't gonna tell me what to do on my shit. Like, it's just unacceptable. Like, I wish I had the Kevin Samuels slap. Like,
yeah.
What are you doing? Like,
you got to get that. You got to get that.
I got it, Don. Can we hook that up? Can you get me some sound effects? Like, that's what I need. What's the pad, John? What's that? Yeah, I need one of those. A real man is a man with self-confidence and true masculinity. He's a man who knows his own mind and knows what he's about in life. And he's not afraid to stand up for what he believes in. A real man has strength of character to be his own man in a world and always true to himself. Blanche says, someone who is confident in himself, his spirituality, protects, provides, and professes love, loyalty, and courage for his family. A leader, good character, great integrity, humble, compassionate, common sense, and a moral compass. Just a couple more. Nafisa said he is kind, caring, respectful, responsible, protects, provides, and is honest and confident. Michelle said God-fearing, protector, provider, strong yet loving, with amazing sex. Lakeisha said integrity, religion, confidence, and there was a few more, but I think they erased their comments. But that's it. I left a comment. My thought could be a blog. Oh, that's Crystal. My thoughts could be a blog. I didn't know that was that Crystal. Crystal for sure got to be on the show. I tuned into her live. You could tell people a little more about your platform next week when you come on, Crystal. You definitely got an invite. You definitely could come, and I'm going to find your comment. It's right here. She said the way he shows up and walks in purpose. He makes decisions from the purest intentions. Most importantly, he understands his assignment and will never take advantage of his position as a leader.
That sounds like me.
See, that's when I need the keypad, bro, so I can hit the bump, 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 bump.
I'm not even allowed to make faces, so
Yeah, fix your face, Botox.
Yo, what in the?
Yeah, what? What's up, Summer?
You have the buttons. You got all the power. It's all you. You got it.
So, when I was researching, don't do her like that. Tosh, don't be trying to take up for her, Tosh. She on here disrespectful, Tosh.
Thank you.
She can't be on here keep twisting her face up because she don't.
You can't tell me what to do with my face. You can't make me smile, and you can't.
Yeah. So, what is a real man? What is a real man?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta behave yourself, man. Like
I think he done dumped you more than he ever dumped me on one day.
One day, first time. Yo.
So we got about 12 minutes left on the show, right? So we heard the comments from the people on what they thought was a man, right? Some are very consistent: provider, protector, being able to love. Crystal said walking in his purpose. I guess that's kind of, I guess whatever that man's purpose is. But I want to read something, and I want you guys to listen very carefully, because when I was researching, I came across this article of what makes a real man, and it's the top 15 traits of a real man. So I'm going to go through all 15 of them. I'm going to go pretty quickly because we're running out of show. And, Summer face probably hurts from all the, faces she making. Angry OG, he looked like he ready to shut it down. So if you tuning in again, share the Facebook Live. But I'm going to run through these 15 traits, right? 15 traits. She gonna always be invited, just because she gonna always be invited. Whenever she wants to come, she can come. Okay.
Don't talk crazy to me.
So, per wise thinker, what makes a real man? The top 15 traits of a real man. Number 1, he keeps his word. Number 2, he takes action without hesitation. Number 3, he listens before he speaks. Number 4, a real man is a true leader. Number 5, a real man builds his own fortune. Number 6, he is organized, orderly, and classy. Number 7, he takes responsibility for his faults. Number 8, he cares about the needs of his significant other. Number 9, a real man doesn't add insult to injury. Number 10, he can stay calm and cool during confrontation. Number 11, his motivation comes from within. Number 12, a real man is self-reliant. Number 13, he doesn't allow doubt to rule his life. Number 14, he works towards his goal. And last but not least, number 15, a real man is entirely dependable.
Well, where the fuck is he at? Where the fuck is the dude that got all of that?
Wait.
He just described like 14 people, like
15.
No, I'm just saying, but it takes 14 people to make up all that shit.
Really, you think so?
Who got all of that?
What did you think of the list?
It's a bullshit list.
What?
It's not attainable. Who got all of that?
Who made the list?
A lady, some woman.
A lady.
So I'm curious. What do you think? Summer, what do you think of the list?
I mean, I think the list is noble. But I do agree. I think that's a lot. Nobody's perfect, and so what it sounded like is that list was making someone perfect, and they're not. I think honestly, when you ask the question, or when women are saying men are not real men these days and all that kind of stuff, honestly, I have had to question. Like when I was a kid, my grandma used to say, who's courting you? Like what guy is trying to, show his interest in you? So who's calling you, or someone trying to take you out, or men don't do that anymore. They don't ask women out on dates, hardly. I'm not going to say not all, but they don't ask women on dates, or you know I I don't want to have to go. I don't know. I don't want to approach a man. I would not ask me to smile, all that kind of stuff. Let's not go back there. But it's certain things that men don't do these days. I had a dude ask me out, and then like a few days before the date say, "Oh, this one on you, right?"
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I knew that was like this test thing that dudes are doing now, where they try to test you to
Like, why
see.
would you test that? What kind of? That's a bullshit test.
I agree with you, and I was offended. Now that I was offended by, I can pay for my own food. I can take myself to a nice restaurant. I do it all the time. That's not the point.
But if you ask somebody to go somewhere,
Yeah.
you like you automatically supposed to pay. You ask them to go somewhere.
But this is what's happening to women nowadays. Women are planning dates and doing all kinds of stuff, and men aren't showing up, or
Well, I don't get that.
But it's happening a lot.
Nobody asked me out on a date.
Nobody. She said nobody asked you out on a date.
No.
Oh,
Bro, they don't ask me either.
well,
I think this
mean,
podcast is fucking us up, bro.
well, I mean, dude should have on a Kevin Samuels t-shirt. I think that might, hurt you a little bit, but
No, I'm not wearing the image of another man on my
it just seems like nowadays women are having to be are having to do things that men normally would do, and I don't think it's fair, and we don't want to do it. So these people that say, these women, strong black women, no, we've been made to have to do these things. It's not something that we want to do. I do not want to take out the trash. Like it
That's a good topic too. I appreciate you saying it, because that's going to end up being a great topic too. Because you just made the statement that you're being made to be that way.
That's what it feels like, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I just
That's
don't.
fine.
I think
Again,
women,
you're a man.
Women set the stage, right? Like the ultimate goal for men are usually to get with a woman and to have sex with her.
It's to get the draws.
Get GTD, get the draws. GTD, get the draws, Tommy. But I think the moment women stop demanding that in order to access me in that way, you have to court me. You have to be chivalrous to me. You have to be able to communicate and have a meaningful and some semblance of enlightening conversation with me. Teach them something, like court. Like now, there are things that I believe contribute to that failure. Social media being one of them, cell phones being another one. But I think we only get away with what we're allowed to get away with.
And that's horrible. So, but why do you try? Why are you trying to get away with anything?
Because some of y'all are letting us get away with it.
But why are you?
Most everything in life, like water, is going to take the path of least resistance, right? So for the weaker of the male species, the path of least resistance, it, they're going to choose that path. And why aren't you women mad at those women who accept that instead of getting mad at us for trying it? Because clearly it's working on somebody.
It's not working on the ones they marry.
Everybody not married.
Who's getting married? That's what I'm saying.
The people. Well,
That's what I'm saying. You're absolutely
then
right.
that's another problem.
It's not working on the ones that they're marrying,
And
because guess what? Those women decided, you're not getting me like that. You're not gonna buy me you're not giving me $40. You're not buying me a wing platter. You're not giving me weed. You're not doing some bullshit. What you doing all day? You're not doing any of that stuff.
Right.
And they demanded chivalry. They demanded to be treated like women, be treated like ladies in whatever sense that was required for them. And they have the husband, right? So why aren't women holding other women just as accountable? Why is it our fault? Why are you mad at us? Because most when men get lazy and like, all right, I'm gonna take the path of least resistance.
So here's the thing.
Go for it.
If the women that I know and that I associate myself with are not those women. So I'm not talking to those women. I can't give any advice to those women or say, hey, you shouldn't accept that. I can't give that advice to them because I don't deal with them. I guarantee you that the women that are like that, they hang in the same crew, right? Birds of a feather, right? So they're trying to come up all together. But women who actually get up every day, go to work, handle what they got to handle regardless, all of a sudden we're strong Black women and we don't, we got it, so we act like men are nothing and all that. That's not true. It sucks. It sucks that men think that. We want to be soft and pink. We do. But when are we allowed that space? When we got to hold it down for everybody.
I'm trying to get asked out.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm still trying to get asked out on a date. I've never experienced that before.
You've never been asked on a date? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
All right, well, it's that time of the show. If y'all want to go, we can keep going. We own the platform.
Crystal's coming next week. It's disheartening, Crystal. It is. Sorry. Go ahead.
Summer, I feel you, girl. I see your head shaking. It's disheartening. So, are we speaking? Nah, I'm not. Let me go to Facebook right quick. Some Facebook comments in. Yo, y'all, listen, man. Like, I don't know. I'm on edge. I don't know what I am right now because,
according to that list, you ain't no real man.
If you ask them to be accountable, it's like, oh, well, that ain't us.
That's kryptonite.
Oh, well, I can't say nothing to them. Like,
that's kryptonite to them.
Talking to because
that's
those
like
are the ones who are fucking up for everybody.
That's like you telling your homies that is a deadbeat dad to go take care of their kids. Y'all don't do that,
right? And I don't associate with them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
Did you hear that? Sure. You don't associate with those dudes. I just literally said the same thing.
No, but I don't let them off the hook. I don't say that's none of my business. I don't say I'm giving them a pass or they making us look bad.
I didn't say that. What I said was I don't hang with those folks.
Like I address them folks and I let them know on a consistent basis. Like, yo, if you ain't taking care of your kids, we don't have nothing to talk about. I'm telling you how it can be done. If you don't want to take care of your kids, you know what I mean? We don't want to be associating with those type of people. But at the same time, I'm constantly putting out to the deadbeats like, yo, get your shit together. Fathers matter. Fathers are needed. We just had 2 young men on the show who are direct product of parents who were able to make it work or be able to successfully co-parent. That's how important fatherhood is. Like my homie, I associate with heavily, who just had the comments, Brent. He has a nonprofit organization called Fathers Read 365, which is actually telling dads like, hey, listen, we need to read with our kids. We need to read to our kids. Read needs to be a part of our everyday life. So I'm not just letting those dudes off the hook. I'm actively trying to teach them and tell them and let them know like, yo, you need to do better. You just said, I don't fuck with them. I ain't fuck with them. And they just continue to make you look bad, continue to accept the $40 and the wing platter.
That's not what I said. I said I don't have a direct line to them because those are not women that I associate myself with. But if any are out here and on this show, which I doubt that they are, because you guys seem to have a pretty intelligent audience. Again,
shout out to our audience.
But I mean, if I find somebody, I run across somebody that I do need to say that to, then I will. I definitely will. I work in a rehab for men with drug and alcohol issues, and I'm constantly talking to them and trying to figure out how things can be different or things can change for men and for women. So I mean, I get it. I don't disagree with what you're saying.
All right, so that with that being said, Summer, you are our guest co-host tonight. If y'all want to go longer, we can. If not, I want to give you your, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to give your final thoughts, if you have any.
I feel like I said all my thoughts tonight. I don't feel like
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like you said all
I
your
think
thoughts.
she could go. She could go.
Yeah, I think we could leave the mic on and she go ahead and, you know what I mean.
y'all talk a lot too now.
Well, I told you she was a
It's
firecracker.
not a negative thing. It's not a
No.
negative thing. Like,
Or-
It's all about engagement. Like you know,
see,
you wanted to
guys,
engage.
she just immediately took that in a negative way.
Yep.
and then
Yep.
I took it.
Here come the hand grenade.
Back.
Here come the hand grenade. She gonna lob a hand grenade.
Listen, your
I'm
eyebrows.
wrong.
Your eyebrows. Get your
They
eyebrows.
touch it.
No, you.
Oh.
Unfurl them.
Yeah.
Smile. 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 Smile.
almost
That's a
gave you the
declaration
finger,
right there.
almost
You
gave
know,
you the
that's a demand right there.
Yeah. Smile. Let's
I-
Angry OG. Let's tell her. Smile.
I
She
smiled
can't keep
this
it
whole
out. Look,
entire show. I smiled this whole entire show, so you're welcome. Okay.
You had a few frowns here and there.
Oh no, I definitely turned my face up when the bull was on the soapbox. But then, can we just talk about something real fast? Can we discuss something?
Mhm.
I don't think it's fair that you can take me off the screen like that. Like that's not fair. And so I would like to come to some sort of agreement today on 7/27 at 8:03 that you that you not.
You got it all to yourself now.
Yeah, listen, I'm just asking. Don't take me off the screen like that when I'm trying to, unless we can do it to each other, then I don't think it should be done. That's all.
That sounds fair, but guess what? Life's not fair.
You got it. That's cool. It's cool.
So I want
But how about this? I appreciate you guys for welcoming me on the show. I had a
We
great
appreciate
time.
you for coming.
I actually have a headache. And this like
What, from laughing?
I really have a headache. Just this whole thing gave me a headache. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I was
That's what you got to calm down then.
I
calm
probably
down.
do. It's probably my blood
You
pressure
on,
or something.
you on 1,000. You came in on 1,000.
But I tried to come ready. I told you I was nervous, so I was.
Yeah, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. Like bring it. Woosah.
But this is me, so
And we appreciate you.
But when I don't talk at all. Like I ain't saying nothing. Like it's over. So So y'all got the talk part today.
Yay. You have any final thoughts? Yay. You
Yeah,
have any final
right.
thoughts? Yay. You have any final thoughts?
Yes, I think.
Yay.
See, and that's when you would get muted. That's when.
Yay.
I think that men should be more considerate about how they approach women. I know you guys don't agree with the smile comment, but okay. But be more considerate. Make a woman smile. I mean, say something nice. Do a nice gesture. Open a door. Things like that. Those are nice things. I don't know. I just think that you guys also don't listen really well. You argue with me a lot. I don't know if that's how this should go, but but this was good. It was a good experience. It was good. I appreciate Tosh. I appreciate Crystal and Brent and Shiny for holding it down. Thank you guys. I'm done now. And thanks, Angry Old Head. Like
She just threw a shot in her
Yeah, I heard it. I heard
That's a shot.
Thanks, Angry
We
Old Head.
We don't listen.
Right.
I don't, but y'all did it in the comments.
Everybody
they were
who she
How
thanked everybody
you can say we don't listen if you responded with somebody saying you had to listen?
They were clear that you guys weren't listening to me though. Like you didn't even compromise and agree to disagree or take a new
No,
view.
we respect the differences. That's all.
Okay, and
We
that's
respect each other's differences.
I
take that.
did take a new view. I said let's just not do it. Like
Yeah,
why
because
have the
because
hassle?
if you say something nice, they're going to misconstrue it, and it's not going to be receptive anyway. So you like you said, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. So just disregard them altogether.
Just disregard them
Just
altogether.
disregard them
She
all
This is
together.
said
the same guy who wants to get
she
asked on
said
a date.
Summer, you held it down. Like Summer was in the heavyweight fight or something. Like
Thank you. That's why I got a headache. Y'all hit me all up in the head. It was crazy. Uppercuts and whatnot. It was crazy. I got to go to the corner and get,
and then she shouted everybody who agreed with her.
Yeah,
Right? Everybody who just agreed
that
with
was
her.
biased. That was a
That was
biased
a shout
shout
out.
out.
No, those were the people
Summer,
Tosh, Crystal, and Brent were the people who spoke the most.
shout out to Summer. We hope to have you back.
Hey,
I
Nishani.
really appreciate you, Crystal, Miss Robinson. We appreciate y'all tonight. Summer, I definitely hope to have you back. Next week's show is about Kevin Samuels. You can't come back unless you actually do the research.
I will do the research. Come on, that's my middle name.
Thank you, Summer Research. What's the last name?
Thomas, holla at me.
Summer
I'm joking.
Thomas.
I thought it was Summer Rain.
You so corny. I love it though. Thank you.
All right, stick around. I'm gonna put you backstage. We're gonna talk after the show. Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Summer.
All right.
Angry OG, your final words for the night. What
Man,
you
I
wanna
don't got nothing else to say. I got a headache like Summer. I'm just gonna go out like that.
Bro,
On the ring out.
stay backstage, bro. So with that being said, I want to give some final shout outs. Tasha, Miss Jackson, who else did we have? Brent, Mickey Williams, Dominisha, Elisa. Did I say Brent? Brent. I can't even go up no more. I'm gonna end the show like I always end the show, man. I want to thank everybody who tuned in to the Big Exclusive Podcast. Special shout out to the Money is where it's at LLC on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow them. Special shout out to Critical Shot Studio, Kayla, Cameron, Daddy, love you. Sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want to do, be whoever you want to be, and just make sure you always, just always smile. Don't make them have to ask you to smile. Crazy people. Big Exclusive Podcast, we out.